Weathan shoves that right over to the Lions half. Looks like this one's going in. Oh, you're kidding me.
Don't over behind. We're gonna see the barrage. The barrage.
Oh my gosh, Nico is just dominating right now.
What a play!
That's disgusting.
Oh my gosh.
That was disgusting.
Welcome back, Firebirds. We are getting started here with match number 2 of the night. It's starting a little bit later than anticipated. Lincoln Land had a little bit of trouble connecting into the lobby. We're getting going here with Carthage Black taking on the Lincoln Land Community College Loggers. Try saying that one 5 times fast. Starts out strong for Lincoln Land. They're keeping it on the orange half. Starting rosters will be It's PD, Nyrome, and I am Westoff for the Firebirds. And for LLCC, we got Wonka, Light, and what is it? Lomaj? Lomaj. PD gets a nice 50 toward the midfield. It's going to be carried away by Light. Westoff will 50 that over to the side. Firebirds get a little jumbled there in the corners. Goes off the side wall there. Now it's PD's turn. He'll get up there. He's playing in that Stockton. He's going for the backboard touch. Nice touch by Light, though, to secure it into the corner. PD will now try and regain and get it back into the net. He'll go for the follow-up touch. It goes off the side. An open net opportunity, but Wonka will clear it away. Nyrome's not letting that pressure cease, though. He'll keep it going. Lomaj doesn't quite get the touch he's looking for. Wonka goes to the sky now. Westoff toward the middle of the field. PD with the chance. Cleared away by Light. Now, interesting thing, once again, you're joined by, we didn't get to do a kind of an intro because of this weird pause we had going. You've been joined by Flair and the Bearded Man to start us off tonight. Earlier, we had Purdue take on Carthage Red. That was a 5-game thriller in which Purdue did win and ended the Firebirds season. Great props to them overall, though, as, making it that far as the 6th seed. PD never lets me finish my explanations as he starts the scoring for the Firebirds. 3 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock.
I think that was a very strong start from the Firebirds, but that 15-minute delay that Lincoln Loggers, caused a little bit, probably caught the Firebirds off guard and let them lose their, really let them lose their momentum.
Nah, they got it. They got it. There's no such thing as losing momentum with this team. This is the team that'll just clang through everything. It is quite literally the unstoppable force that I have yet to see meet an immovable object this season, even in their loss. They'll keep finding their ways to score. Goal after goal after goal as PD clears that one to the wall there. It's going to be met by Lomaj. Great 50 though by PD though. Westoff goes to the corner. Wonka tries to collect, but Westoff's back up for it. Wonka clears it downfield. Shot on net. Off the post, and it will be scored by Light there. Just a bit of a misplay there by the Firebirds.
A bit. I think the Firebirds were not expecting Light to really get that bounce. We saw both, PD and Nyrome there to try and block it, but it just kind of slipped right between them. But I'm really liking how the Firebirds are playing right now. I think they've been a lot more aggressive, a lot smarter with some of these shots. The Loggers are really just kind of holding their own to a degree.
Yeah, now we got Wonka trying to pass it downfield. Gets a bit of an air dribble going. We will see Lomaj as the first one up for that. Clears it right over to Nyrome, though. He's going to pass him mid. Light's going to have another shot opportunity. It goes wide, though, and PD's going to clear that one away. Follows it out. Passes off to Westoff. Tries to hit PD again, but instead it'll fall into the hands of Lomaj. Westoff puts it over mid. That's a great touch over to Wonka by Light. Still in front of the Loggers net, though, and now it's on the transition. Almost a great double tap there by Light. Instead, Firebirds will have the clear opportunity again. Nyrome trying to find PD. Pops it up for him. PD's up. He's going for the dunk, and he doesn't need it as it slots itself right in the top left corner, right by Light. Firebirds go up 2-0.
Beautiful to see. Now, I think the Firebirds, I have no real comments. They're playing really well right now. Their defense is really great. Their offense is really great. So honestly, they just need to keep it up.
Yeah, PD's commanding that offense right now. Really, he's just commanding the field in general. And as the senior, as the captain of the program, he's wanting this one. One of the last shots in the NECC. He's gonna find his way to the championship, and I think it will happen right here with another great save by him off the shot from Wonka. Light tries to keep it in the corner. Now it's Nyrome's turn. It's going to go mid. And a great 50 there by Wonka. I don't know if there was a 50 or if it just shot it around. But Wonka passes off to Light. Light gets another touch. And Wonka, just slots that one off the post and in to tie this one up 2-2 with 1.5 minutes left on the clock.
I think for that was just kind of, Westoff did everything he could to stop that from happening, but it just wasn't enough.
We'll see PD there with the demo, and then the controlled touch. Lil Maj is gonna have a touch though, but PD reads it well, even with 0 boost. The demo's on Wonka. It's gonna give the Firebirds full possession here. There's the flick by Nyrome, gets around 1, can't get around 2, but that was a double commit. PD just needed to put that on. Westoff going for the redirect. Now Nyrome with the follow-up, keeps it mid, and now all the Firebirds have to fall back here and make sure they don't overcommit there. PD now just trying to keep that pressure alive. Gets around 1 as Lil Maj tries to put this mid for his teammates. Not quite able to do so. Now Light's turn. Gets around 1. Not quite around 2 as PD's going to cut that one off. PD's looking for the 50 now. Doesn't quite read that one. Westoff will be the one to be there. Now Wonka's in a bit of an awkward positioning here. Westoff's got the pass across to PD. It's back mid. No capitalization though, as we're in the final 30 seconds of game number 1. That's cleared all the way downfield. Light's going for that redirect opportunity. Doesn't quite get the touch. Westoff's got a chance now, and a great demo by PD. He's going to free up some space. Shot opportunity though by Light is in.
You know, I think it's these small mistakes, you know, these whiffs, if anything.
I think what happened here is PD, that smoke screen just kind of blinded Westoff there for a second. Not quite able to get the touch he was looking for. And it just didn't work out in their favor. Sometimes the ball just doesn't go your way. 20 seconds left, though, to bring it back in game number 1. PD's going to put that mid. Lil Maj off the top rope. Wonka's up for it and gets the clear downfield. 10 seconds left. The Firebirds are going to have to do it in the air as they go across the field, passing off to Westoff. It's up. Can it be put down, though, by Lincoln Land without PD getting there? Oh, close one there in game number 1 as it will go to the Loggers.
Oh, yeah, that was a pretty close match. Closer than I was really expecting. It definitely, Firebirds only having 2 shots on goal, but those 2 shots were the saving. Those were the goals. Whereas the Loggers only having 6, you know, having a 4-shot difference.
Yeah.
The Loggers having 50% shot accuracy on that, where the Firebirds having 100%. Definitely, it was those whiffs, I think, those small misplays that really caught up on the Firebirds. You know, if you're making these really small but, you know, meaningful, these misplays, that's what adds up. You know, if you make 3 of them, and that's those 3 goals.
Yeah, I think the main thing the Firebirds just got to look out for is not trying to do too much going into this next game. Like, they've got solid pressure, but they've led to a couple of overcommits, couple of demos that haven't gone their way just because they're trying to really force things through here. I think if they just play their pace and they just let the game unfold the way it's going, they will be the ones to come out on top. They just got to clear the ball out a little more because there are too many shots on goals happening right now by LLCC. We're going to get started in game number 2 and see if I just telepathically got that roommate link going. Let PD know everything I just said.
I'm trying my best
here in game 2.
I'm not his roommate, but I'm trying.
PD starting off. He's going for the double touch. He's got 16 more boosts. Light is going to shut that one down immediately. Nyrome's up. He'll get a 50. And now it's Westoff. Westoff goes to the wall. Doesn't get the pinch he's looking for. Wonka's got a chance to capitalize. It's down mid. Shot there is off by Lil Maj. PD's turn now. He's going to clear it out. It's going to be intercepted by Light there. And now Nyrome to the wall as the demo's on Westoff. Lil Maj now with the chance. Instead, it's going to roll right toward their net. Firebirds have a chance for some offense here as Nyrome goes off the ceiling. And the shot is off and high by PD and Westoff. Nyrome now with the chance. Not quite a powerful shot there. And Lil Maj on the transition. Westoff goes. Westoff tries to control, but no one's there except for Light, who's got space. PD, though, with a great read. Just enough boost to stay above that ball. Westoff dodging some demos now on 0 boost, trying to just control it and buy time for his team to get some resources here. PD's going to go over to the sidewall. Light clears it over to Wonka, and this might be the opportunity as the Firebirds might catch them overcommitting. That's a lot of whiffs there. Passes there to Nyrome, and Wonka will save it away. Wonka with the flick now. Goes not quite over one as Westoff pops it. Might just want to fake that one, leaving it, and the shot faked. And now it's up to PD. He's got 48 boosts to work with. He's faking it. He's just going to let it pop and see what happens. He's going to try and cause trouble on those rotations. Now it's Nyrome. He's going to take control. Westoff dives on in there, and PD's up for the shot. And Wonka will deny it. Light pops it mid. Now it's Westoff up. Doesn't quite get the accuracy he's looking for, but the pressure by the Firebirds is great right now as PD tries to pepper the net with another one. Goes all the way down to the orange half now. Westhoff gets around one. Might be around Wonka. Great patience by Westhoff. He does get around Wonka. Back to Westhoff again. He's going to go to Nyrome. He's going to get the 50, and PD might have the wall to work with. It's going to bounce up and high. PD's going to go up. He'll be Beepo Wonka. No touch there. It's up to Nyrome now. He's going to pop it up, and it's going to be okay for the Firebirds as Westhoff gets the clear downfield. Now Lomaj goes mid with the ball. Nyrome should be able to just catch, but he's going to pop over to the corner. Trying to force something to happen here. Almost gets the capitalization. Westhoff gets a great pinch. That's going to roll right in front of the net. No one from LLC up. Nyrome with the shot, and it's cleared away by Light to the corner. Wonka now being challenged by PD immediately. Firebirds just trying to keep that pressure going strong. It'll be Nyrome's turn to cut, but he's being chased down by Wonka, and PD will make the save. Light tries to follow it up. It's in front of the Firebird net again. Nyrome puts it to the corner. Westhoff gets demoed. PD now puts it in front of the net, and Nyrome gets the touch out mid and ultimately the dunk all the way downfield. Wonka will put this in the corner. Another demo on the Firebirds. They just can't escape the headhunters that are the Loggers right now, as Nyrome now tries once again to get it to the other side. No score yet. 2 minutes left on the clock. Light takes it across the net. PD can't quite get the read. Now Light pops it, and PD's rotating on the ball there. And Nyrome goes. Another demo on Westhoff there, as the Firebirds hopefully are keeping their mental in check even with all these demos occurring. PD goes high. 1:30 left on the clock. It's on the backboard. No read. Follow-up shot has to be there by the Firebirds, and it's just not hit with power. Nice 50 there, but very beautifully controlled by Wonka. Firebirds on their back feet now as Westhoff has to get the touch on this. He's going to clear out to the middle. Backflip there by Lincoln Land. PD's going to the corner. He's going to get boost. He tries for the shot. It's cleared away by Wonka. A minute left. Still 0-0 on the scoreline. PD goes off the wall. PD's up again. He's going to get denied by Wonka. Westhoff off the corner. Nyrome for the shot. And a beautiful save by Light to keep this scoreless in game number 2. It might roll all the way to the blue, to the orange net, but Westhoff gets a great, risky little save there. PD's got boost to spare. He fakes it. He goes around one. Gets around Lomaj. Gets back to the ball. Light tries to go off the ceiling to get the pass down mid. The follow-up is not there. Instead, it'll be Nyrome over to Westhoff. And Wonka will be the one to take that one. PD now gets it high. Tries to go for the follow-up 50. He gets one touch. Doesn't have the boost for another. It's rolling around, and Light will be able to take care of it. Final 15 seconds on the clock. No scoreline yet. Transition occurring right now by Lincoln Land. They're trying to do it in regulation. Nyrome doesn't allow it, though. Transition is for Firebirds. They will get the last shot of the game as they try to pass it downfield. It will be PD. Over. And we will see overtime.
I thought that was going to go in right there, but wow, this is close.
0-0 scoreline, the reset for both teams. Westhoff goes for the pass. It's going to be cut off by Lincoln Land as Wonka goes to the backboard. Nyrome gets a nice collective touch. Should be able to get the 50. It's passed out to Lomaj and over him. PD's got the chance now and space to work with. Get that demo. Pops it high. Goes for the bump and not able to get it. Now Westhoff, third man, has to get a touch. It goes off the corner. PD's back in the air with boost to work with. He's going for the 50. Can't get the dunk. Now Westhoff has to race back. Gets the touch he's looking for, and we stay alive in game number 2. Those of you asking in the chat, OT ends with a shot on net scored by Wonka there in game number 2.
That just, it's heartbreaking to see. It was such a close game, both teams, but PD is going to be calling a timeout, so we're going to take a quick 2-minute break while that timeout happens, and we might see a comeback here from the Firebirds.
So we'll see you in a minute. All right, we're back. Firebirds facing a tough challenge, down 2-0 to the Lincoln Land Loggers. Tough 1-0 loss in overtime to end game number 2. This clear down field is going to be a Firebirds attack. And great patience by the Firebirds to understand they can take control of that ball. Nyrome goes for the ground play. Gets 50'd. PD doesn't quite get the touch. Westoff gets an amazing save, though. No Firebird touches that ball there. Low match to the sky. He backflips now. Everyone's feeling the pressure of playoffs right now. PD pops it in front of the net. Now it should be another clear away, and Nyrome will kick it away. Wonka to the sky. He's got the ceiling. He might be looking for the pinch. He's not going to find it. Nyrome to the wall. Tries to force him. Honor slows it down. Nyrome slows it down. My apologies. PD now off the wall. Westoff doesn't quite cut that one off. It'll be PD. Excuse me. PD now pops it up. We're looking for that Palmer pep talk buff here. Firebirds are faced with the task of having to reverse sweep the Lincoln Land Community College Loggers. Westoff cuts that one off. It's going to drop right in front of the net. Light doesn't get a touch, and Nyrome will put it through to start off game number 3. One goal at a time. That's what the Firebirds are aiming for right now.
Honestly, I'm loving the Firebirds, their rotations. Like, they are able to back to that goal really, really quickly, whether that be Westoff or Nyrome. Definitely those two standing out. PD playing more of a defensive role or an offensive role, but it's definitely something that's working well for them.
Yeah, absolutely, as PD comes in and hits the second one for the Firebirds. They're coming out hot. By the way, the question in the chat, I guess I didn't answer correctly. OT ends when someone scores. So you can go, longest OT in Rocket League pro history was like 20 minutes.
Wow.
We got kickoff number 3 underway here now. And Nyrome will start it off. Slows it down for the Firebirds. Gets the fake going. Passes it over to PD. The ball control by the Firebirds is immeasurable right now. Westoff now off the corner. P doesn't quite get the boost. Light is going to have to kick it over to Lil Maj. Light will take it himself. Nyrome will cut it off. It's in front of the net. Westoff is up with 0 boost. Everyone whiffs on that ball. PD now trying to put it mid. No touch by anyone except PD. No, PD as they go up 3-0.
Somebody
3 minutes on the clock.
Somebody clip that. Wow, look at this. It goes through every single player.
This is Rocket League.
And he's like, all right, fine, I'll do it myself, and taps it in. Oh, wow. Let's keep it up.
Nyrome with a great 50 to start it off. He gets the goal. Firebirds come out hot. Oh my God. 4 goals, 2 minutes in.
I literally thought that was going to be a goal. I just...
What a touch. That kid's disgusting.
What a play.
Someone sign him.
Oh my gosh. Somebody, yeah. Hey, Moist Esports, sign Nyrome.
Firebirds up 4-0, 3 minutes left on the clock. 50 doesn't go their way off the kickoff, but PD's the one that's just a little bit speedier at the game right now. PD wants it badly. He's going to 50 that for Westoff. Westoff gets a 50. Now it's Nyrome's turn. He'll go for the fake. Doesn't quite get it. Now PD will be there. 50 goes in favor of the Firebirds, but Light takes control immediately. Another 50 that goes in favor of the Firebirds. The pop by PD. Wonka is there. Westoff tries for the little redirect. Wonka goes off the wall. Gets the fake, and a lot of misdirection being used by the Loggers. Not sure how much of it was intentional, but they get one on the board. Tough spot for the Firebirds there. There a lot of things to read there.
Yeah, you had every single one of the Loggers flying in one direction or the other. Hard to read that situation, but Firebirds still in that lead.
Firebirds refuse to go down with that save from Westoff. It's off the bar now. Westoff's there again. Steps up as another wall on defense. Light going for the shot now. It's going to be high. No follow-up there. Westoff takes control, gets the flick. Doesn't get over Lil Mash. Now Nyrome has the chance. Booms it up to Westoff. Westoff gets the backflip. Wonka now trying to clear it out. One of the Firebirds has to turn on this. It'll be Westoff. Lil Mash tries to take control. Gets over. No one, as that will go toward the net and in as PD puts it through.
That's a hat trick for Petey. Finally.
Hat trick for Petey right there.
How many hat tricks have we gotten this entire season from this team? Probably in the double
More than I can count.
Honestly, I can't count that high.
I only got 10 fingers. I know it's above that. Firebirds up by 4 with 1:45 on the clock. Nyrome goes off the wall. Westoff meets Light and beats him. 1 to beat. Tries to get the flick early. Instead, it'll be Wonka transitioning it downfield. Petey stops it. Dodges 1. Westoff gets the clear toward middle. Shot is off. Westoff gets a 50 downfield now. Wonka tries to take it to the corner. Petey's trying to read it. He'll do just that and get it in perfect position for Nyrome. Petey tries to force something to happen there. Westoff keeps that pressure high. Back pass now, as Nyrome's gonna get the touch here. And Westoff will get the boost. This team's starting to look alive right now in game number 3. Light passes over, it'll be Petey there. Shot is off. Follow up by Petey is not, as this kid is not going down tonight. 6-1 in game 3.
What did we agree that 4 shots was after a hat trick? What was it, a sock trick? Honestly, it's not something I'm surprised about. This team has proven time and time again that they are such phenomenal players in all aspects of this game. So this is exactly what I was expecting from the first 2 rounds.
Nyrome pops it up to himself. Wonka's there. He'll clear it away to the corner. Westoff's right there. 50s it back across the field. Sending everyone around. Wasting time. Light doesn't get the touch. You can tell the Firebirds are starting to win the mental game in this one here. You're seeing less and less whiffs by them and a few more by Lincoln Land here as Westoff goes up for the 50. Petey's going to put that to the corner. Petey will get the boost and transition out. Goes over to Nyrome. Nyrome back flips. Wonka goes off the corner. No double touch. Lil Maj now trying to put it mid. Nyrome gets the touch back in the corner. Light goes off the ceiling. Light gets around Petey, but bumps keep him away as Wonka now puts it to the other corner. Nyrome with a great 50. Should be able to follow and get a clear down. Final 10 seconds left. Westoff back to Nyrome. Back to Westoff. Back to Petey. Not quite able to get the Brazil this time, but we are heading to game number 4.
Very, very good match from the Firebirds there. However, I'm happy to see it again and again. Hopefully we can repeat this because this is it, make or break. We cannot afford to be missing these shots over and over again like we were earlier. Definitely having 10 shots.
Petey doesn't miss shots. He's a perfect, I think, 6 for 6.
Yeah, Petey had 100% shot accuracy that match, whereas everybody else pretty accurate too. I will say this though. Early on, I think the Firebirds really lacking in that boost management. I think the loggers were stealing a lot of those full charges, and that was really catching us off guard. We were not able to, maneuver fast enough or do those aerials properly. We got better towards the end. I definitely noticed that. But that is something I think that really is something that they hopefully are going to continue with in this next round and hopefully round 5.
Yeah, we are just waiting on Lincoln Land to be ready here. We're trying to head into game 4 as quickly as possible. They're trying to take their minute, reset themselves, wonder how the heck they just had 6 scored on them when they haven't allowed 3 yet. And I'm wondering the same thing. It's like we're seeing a different Firebird team out there right now. We're getting going in game number 4, though. Let's head to the pitch. We got it started here. We got Westoff and Nyrome back. We'll have Petey on the kickoff going against Lil Maj. And we are in here. 5 minutes on the clock. Game 4. Trying to force that. Game 5 here is the Firebirds as Petey will go off the wall. Westoff will be the one to shoot it. Nyrome there. Gets 50 by Lil Maj. Petey trying to beat. Petey will get taken off the field in that demo. Nyrome gets the boost though. Light not much to work with. Tries to pass it off. Wonka with a beautiful redirect touch. Just not enough power. Westoff doesn't quite get the one he's looking for, and that's going to be Petey diving back to help his teammates out. Nyrome with the clear downfield to Wonka. Nyrome gets around 1, goes for the bump. Petey has to drop it down for Westoff. Westoff's up. No shot in net here for Westoff. Nyrome with the perfect pinch there into the corner. Petey next. He'll go to the wall. Tries to fake that touch, and it's going to go down to the orange half. Nice 50 there by Nyrom. He'll stay with it as he's able to get that wave dash to follow. He'll get a demo too. Firebirds getting a little jumbled there, but luckily that demo fended off Lincoln Land as long as possible. PD now keeping that pressure alive. It'll be Nyrom's turn now as Wonka's stuck on their half of the field. It's going to be up to Light. And Westoff can't quite get there in time. PD now keeps that on the blue half. Westoff is sky high. Can't quite get the touch. Pressure is all in favor of the Firebirds right now. Westoff now trying to put that middle for Pete, who's going to get there and get the 50 toward net. Westoff needs to turn. Light will clear it downfield instead. Wonka's going for a really good redirect there as Nyrom now gets a 50 toward mid. Low mash, not enough boost to just straight up go, so Wonka will take it instead. Wonka goes off the wall and Westoff kicks him away. PD now with the shot, and it's off. Low mash doesn't get the touch. It's going to be touched mid. Wonka clears it away to the corner. PD off the wall. Light with the clear downfield. And blocked by PD. PD follows. He's going to get one touch. He'll follow and get the 50. What great control by the captain there. Light goes high off the wall. Can't be read by Westoff. It's PD now. Light off the backboard. Nyrom getting a little lost. Wonka doesn't hit the shot though. Westoff puts it to the wall and the Firebirds live to fight another day. Lomash trying with the shot, and it's saved away by PD in the net. PD does not quit here. Nyrom clears it downfield to Westoff. Westoff, no touch. It's off the corner. No one up for the shot. PD's on zero boost. That's going to be a tough save, but he gets there and puts it to the corner. Light to the middle. Westoff up for the clear, and he's there. Does he follow? Westoff does not follow. That goes off the corner, though. Who's going to be up first? It'll be PD. Light now. Tries to go mid. Nyrom stops that one in its tracks and clears it downfield. He wants more. He'll keep following. He tries for the bump on Wonka. That's put toward the midfield. PD doesn't want to overcommit. Very understandable as we are 3 minutes into this game. 0 goals scored. Bit of a double commit there by the Firebirds, but it works out. They're able to fall into line immediately after. Now we're passing off to Nyrom. Nyrom doesn't quite get the touch, but it's Westoff's turn. Westoff goes. PD stuck in mid. Bit of a double commit there by the Firebirds. Nyrom keeps it on the blue half, though. Light's turn. PD, excellent patience. He's going to put that right mid. It's going to be there and cleared away by Wonka. Now it's Nyrom's turn to get the 50. PD's back up in the air. They bump each other. That's off the backboard. Shot by Nyrom is off. Firebirds keeping pressure great, though. Minute 30. Westoff gets a 50 toward mid. PD is up from across the field. Not quite going to be able to reach that one. Lomash has a little bit of boost to work with. Not enough to stop Westoff, though, with that redirect. Westoff gets the demo. PD now has a little bit of space to work with. Lomash is up for it. Shot's going to be there, and Nyrom can't quite get there. A minute left for your season, Firebirds Black.
I think... I don't even know. It's such a close game right now. Both teams are very evenly matched. I'm not quite sure what's going wrong here.
All right, we got 1 minute. They'll come back. PD goes left. Westoff tries. He's not quite able to get the touch. Now Nyrom goes off the corner. Light 50s Nyrom. PD with the shot opportunity. Goes off the ceiling. Tries to pass it out. Lomash is there. It'll be Nyrom now. It gets around. Bump and shot by Wonka. Puts him up by 2 with 50 seconds left.
I can't watch. But I must. This is, I don't even, I think there's so many shots that we would have if, like, we were positioned for the rebound. Like, that's happened a few times, and it's just heartbreaking to watch.
Westoff is up. He's trying to clear it downfield. Wonka's up immediately. That's not a great touch, though. The follow-up can be there. It'll be there by Light, though, instead. 39 seconds left. Firebirds need to score with time on the clock. That's a great double touch, though. It's going to make 2 Firebirds jump. PD has some boost to work with. He's going for it. Gets the touch, and it's read by Wonka, who's been stepping up huge for Lincoln Land in the final 2 minutes. Nyrom to PD. PD now going for another solo play. Passes it off to Westoff, who can't quite get the touch in. Wonka trying to transfer it, and the Firebirds will concede one more with 12 seconds left.
Heartbreaking series of events here.
Westoff and the boys trying to figure it out in 12 seconds. 10 seconds left. Westoff goes over to Lil Mash. It's popped. 3 seconds left. And that will end another Firebird season tonight, as Lincoln Land will move on to the finals.
A very, very heartbreaking series, starting off already with a 15-minute delay, losing that momentum, I feel, and it definitely it definitely showed. We had that strength in that one match, the Palmer buff coming in, but it wasn't enough to continue into those later rounds, and it ultimately did not lead to a win.
Time to go beat Warburg.
Oh yeah. We're not done tonight. We still have one more, and I'm confident. Firebirds White playing the Wartburg Knights at 8:30. So come back for that. I'll be joined by probably Petey. Stay tuned for that, though. Definitely going to be a great match to watch.
I'll see you guys next Friday.
Yeah.